Northern Rivers Guardians sponsored this event today because our mandate is basically to support appropriate development for the Northern Rivers and to oppose inappropriate development. And even though this DA, which has been submitted, is quite complex, there's a lot of vagueness to it, a lot of things that are somewhat alarming. And so we decided to have a meeting and a community meeting to discuss it, largely from a negative point of view, because we didn't see it as advantageous to the community to put roughly 1,000 people on a rural block.
Okay, the Caldera Environment Centre feels like this development is incompatible with a lot of the planning tools that have been established in the Tweed. It goes against the council policies that have been instituted, particularly the land use rural zonings. Okay, there's also concerns about the relocation of the wildlife corridor and the poor studies that have been done to investigate the flora and fauna on site.
Hi, my name's Helen, I'm a nurse. I'm really concerned about this development in regards to the wildlife corridor, which links Midginbul National Park to the Nightcap National Park. It's about 900 acres. The proponents of this proposal, they want to move it to the lower southeast side, which is about a third or a quarter of the size. So a lot of the development will actually sever and stop access for the wildlife moving through it, with about hundreds of houses within that area and the road system.
So yes, I guess the issue here in question is really how important the Tweed Shire environment is. You know, we know that we are one of the top 3 biodiversity hotspots in the whole of Australia. We're the highest biodiversity hotspot of New South Wales, and this development is proposed in a very environmentally significant area. It's just to the west of Mt Murwillumbah, which is our National Park World Heritage Area. So the community is rightly concerned, and council is also rightly concerned about the environmental impacts.
I bought in along with 23 other families into the block of land, and I was very hopeful, I was very excited to be part of it. There's been the same block of land's been sold and resold again quite a few times by the same group of companies, and nobody's gotten anything out of it so far. So $2.25 million was paid in to a trust account in order to buy the block of land. 23 families' life savings, they all chipped in thinking that they were going to own the commercial and the land. I lost $80,000, everyone lost their money, no one got any right to live there, and we don't have anything to show for it.
I think this development just is not sustainable. The ecology report shows it, the infrastructure shows it, and there just doesn't appear to be any proper support for this development.